Hey everyone, this is Josh from Before, and I'm here with McFarlane Toys' DC Multiverse Hush. From his titular debut storyline, Batman Hush. Hush is a modern classic storyline, and like many modern classic storylines in comics, it starts off really great, and then by the end of it, you're like, what? This is going to be great. Another welcome addition to the Rogues Gallery. Let's just get him out, right? All right, we'll bring him in for a closer look. So what is interesting and unique about this figure is obviously this long trench coat that covers most of his body and is cinched at the waist here, so it covers his front as well. So he's mostly jacket, and the sculpt is really, really good. It's a crime that there's not like a wash on it or anything, because the look of it is really cool. It smells great too. You know, it's a ton of this like soft rubbery material. This is an interesting choice here, this windswept look that has, when you look at it from the front, it has sort of a graphic, comic art sort of look that is, it feels a little bit more like somebody just drawing some cool shapes instead of adhering to perfect physics. It's interesting. I don't know if I love it. It definitely doesn't look great from the side like that. It looks kind of weird. Down here at the bottom, but it's interesting. It's unique. I'm always down for like a windswept look. I don't mind that at all. And an asymmetrical look, that doesn't kill it for me. But the sharp points are a choice. The trench coat is going to be great for Commissioner Gordon, or some other sort of customs. I know Galactic Geek is planning on turning this guy into Darkman, which is, I think, a great choice. Go follow his channel and keep up on that, because I'm sure he'll post his custom journey. The biggest crime here is just that there's no wash on this jacket to bring out all these cool details, and it just feels a little flat. So let's come in even closer here to this really excellent face sculpt. This bandaged up, and it does have some paint on it to bring out the great sort of gauzy texture on there and the overlapping wrapped bits of bandage. Oh, and the head moves really great. I assumed, like, because sometimes when they have a more detailed sort of sculpt that goes all the way around the head like this, they'll choose to do that, like, plug neck. But this actually has a ton of movement, which is great, because you're going to be a little bit limited with the body language with this big jacket, so you want that head to be very expressive. They nailed it. His turtleneck here has got a fantastic detail, and his jade pendant, I can't remember what the significance is, but it's on there, and so attention to detail is great. So the arms don't have the little spacer piece, the little washer in there. They're just open in that oversized shoulder socket. So he gets good arm lift and everything. I tend to like having a bit of room to like sort of shrug the shoulders and add some personality to the poses from there. So that's great. Double elbows work really well. Bicep cut is well sculpted, although it seems like this arm here is hanging a bit low on there, like it wants to kind of pop out. Something to be aware of. Ball joints, despite being tucked up under those sleeves, they are sculpted. You see that? And he's got these purple surgical gloves that look really good. Oh, yep, see here, it did just pop off. I think that's probably going to be an easy fix. Hopefully not going to give me too many problems. Something to keep an eye out for. So I can tell here, I haven't pulled it up all the way, but he does have fully sculpted legs underneath, and then the sort of waist sort of tapers up to there, and then there is no like sculpted abdomen. So if you were thinking maybe you're going to pop this jacket off and have a complete figure underneath, you're not going to, but the legs are very, very cool. Knee pads with some dings on them. Really cool looking texture on these pants. So I can definitely tell he does have a bit of movement at the waist despite this big jacket. Getting him to hold the pose, I'm not sure. Like he doesn't sort of click into those other spots like the way like the White Knight Joker did. Which is too bad, because if there's something in there to hold him, he really can move at the waist a lot. There's a faint clicking in there, but it's just not strong enough. And then the legs, this jacket's very pliable. You can see he still gets pretty decent range. I mean, I think you could have him sitting down if you wanted to. It might take a bit of force. You might take something to hold him there, but double knees are pretty effective. Yeah, actually, this guy's going to be capable of some pretty fun poses and not just sort of standing there. You really might be able to get some... The jacket does cover a lot, but I still think you can get some dynamic action poses out of him, not just be stiff standing there with his coat blowing in the wind, right? And he comes with these two very large knives that do have paint on them, and they look like they have a decent edge, which I love to see that, and they are still gummy, but with the paint and with that sharp edge, this is a huge improvement, I think, as far as just the visual fidelity of the accessories. They fit in his hands like so, and he's ready to carve up some faces. The knives look great. I would have loved to see maybe a scalpel or something like that. Not the same thing twice, but they do look really good. Yeah, I just can't stop poring over these details. It looks really good. The lack of wash is a shame, but man, this jacket looks super cool. Great looking figure. I mean, when you just look at his face like that, you're like, wow, that's really awesome. And then you come down, the jacket just looks so flat. It hurts. It hurts to look a little bit. Oh, and I don't think I pointed out the ankles. They're also sculpted ball joint ankles, tucked up under there a little bit, but really just a tremendous range. And toe articulation, sculpt underneath the bottom of the boots. Good looking fig. This guy's great. This is gonna be awesome. I'll definitely put a wash on this jacket and use him as Hush, and then there's going to be another one coming out with that 2-pack, and I'll use that one as a custom. Let's look at Tommy next to a variety of Bruce's, the Capullo version, Rebirth, Year 2, and Arkham Knight Batman. Here he is next to some other rogues. We've got the Arkham Knight Joker, White Knight Azrael, and Deathstroke. Here he is with Infinite Frontier Robin, Grifter, Gotham Knights Batgirl, and my hastily assembled 90s Superboy. And here he is with my customs, Tech Shield Batman, Sky Escape Joker, Bob the Goon, and Drophead. And let's welcome today's entry to the From Before Figs Rogues Gallery. It's going to be MTB214. Long time viewer, a constant companion during this toy channel's journey. Appreciate you for showing up in the comments during the live streams or premieres and being willing to hang out and have fun with everyone. Let's hear it in the comments for MTB214. So that's Hush. I think it's pretty much what you would expect from, they're just giving us a guy that is mostly trench coat. I think the execution is about what we expected. It's pretty fun. And not having a wash on this jacket does really make the overall visual impact. It just takes a hit, Just hurts a little bit. It's just got too flat. And it's just a shame, because there's all this great detail in here. It's a very cool sculpt, very fun and interesting, and yeah, it shouldn't be looking this flat. There's too much love put into this thing to let it look like this, So I'm gonna be adding a wash to it as soon as possible. Maybe even just a touch of highlights down here on the boots, because it's not gonna take much to make a pretty significant impact visually. And then the custom fodder appeal is very high, I think, with this trench coat. That's definitely a Jim Gordon waiting to be made. I think because I'm also getting the 2-pack, and so I'm going to have 2 Hushes, basically. I'm going to use one of the bandaged heads to make a custom Harvey Dent, post-accident, pre-Two-Face. You know what I mean? All right, gang, I think that's all I got. It's hush. If you need them, you're going to have to get them, right? Good luck hunting them down. I got this through cmdstore.com. They're shipping early, this and several other figures like Red Robin and Ghostmaker. Check out cmdstore.com if you're trying to cop this dude. And I will talk to you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.